There we go. Now we're all set. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, 2 o'clock. That means ForgeCraft 2. And I've got progress to make. How is everyone doing? Oh, we got people piling in. We've actually got Chris Jackman, Mr. Hades. We've actually got Paul R. Schneider. How is everybody? What's happening? Before we switch to Minecraft, I just want to, touch base, see how everybody's weekend was, how your Memorial Day was. If you celebrate Memorial Day, Mr. Hades, this might be a foreign concept to you. Actually, no, it's not. You guys have an equivalent. UK has an equivalent to Memorial Day, if I remember right. Matthew Topfner? I'm just going to call you Matthew T, if that's okay. Can hear music, but not... Yeah, I just figured it out. Every once in a while, when I start up OBS, it's rare, but when I start up OBS and I've been messing with the audio settings with my hotkey, every once in a while the hotkey defaults to whatever I set it to last, but the UI shows it as being on, which is what it should be by default. So my mic is, every once in a while I need to toggle my mic, mute it, and then unmute it again. And it's like, all of a sudden it's okay. It's fine. It's a little weird thing. I think it has something to do with my USB mixer. I'm not sure what, but hey. I think it was just a bank holiday. Big Tiger Minecraft, what's going on? So, Big Tiger, I think you're new to the stream. Matthew Topner, I think you're new also. I'm not sure I recognize you guys' names. So, welcome. Welcome to, me. I'm just some guy. We're going to be on ForgeCraft 2 today. I'm actually going to be exploring blood magic this time around. I've been working a lot on infrastructure, building my compound and getting some safe walls up. Generally getting like a food supply going and stuff like that. I want to focus on some actual like progression that's not Tinker's Construct this time around. So I'm going to start focusing on the new blood magic, and this is going to be a learning experience for you as well as for me, because this is brand new to me. All I've seen is a couple of bits from Direwolf 20 Spotlights and what he's been doing here on ForgeCraft 2. That's it. 4 times ore processing is madness. I am new to the stream, says Alex. Alex B, I know you're lying to me. How is everyone doing? Let's see. I'm going to switch over to the old. Oh, it worked. Yay. I do see something is a little out of whack, though. Gonna leave it. Whatever. There's a thin black line between the game footage and my bar at the bottom, but it's okay. It's not gonna bother me. So here we are in the actual tower. We've got our compound. That farm has been serving me very, very well. I pulled 42. No. Yeah, I think it was either 41 or 42 wheat out of that, which made a good chunk of bread, which is great. George Nass, hello, I just tuned in. What did I miss? George, we're literally 7 minutes in. First 7 minutes. You just got here in time. Merrick Lapham. Finally free to watch without having to worry about exams. Welcome back, Merrick. How'd the exams go? Carpe Caffeine, ladies and gentlemen. Carpe Caffeine. I am a coffee junkie. So you're going to see me sipping and enjoying. We have our tower. One of the things we did last stream, let me just wall walk over here, is make a whole mess load of these things. These are currently generating 8 power, because I have 8 of them. Boing, boing, boing. And we have, way down here, this thing, which is generating 3 power. Oh, there's 9 of those upstairs, and there's 1. So we have 12. I actually need to get more and more and more. Eventually, I'm going to get a bigger infrastructure than these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slice out a big layer under here that I can put a whole bunch and have a whole bunch of vertical flowing water straight down, so I can stack them vertically. I think it'll be really good. I think. We'll see. Oh gosh, let's see. I have plugged these farms. I need to replace these. This is where the water was. And I've slowly started taking down this old wall, because this was my original perimeter. These little things are my anti-spider defense. Works pretty good, too. Let's just nip that off. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. So, the tower, the front door. I have now expanded out to all of this, and it's working really, really well. But you're not sure if you got my comment from BC through with Ender.io is... Yes, Chris Jackman, you're talking about the batteries. The batteries for those are, but the batteries from Immersive Engineering itself actually have the LV and the MV actually have EMC values. So in my pack, it benefits me to go ahead and make it at least once so I can learn the EMC from it and just pull it out if I need to. If that makes sense. So, we've got the compound. Wait a minute, about the panel? Hang on a sec. Let's go check. Somebody asked if Wayla showed that as... Did Wayla show that as a panel? Go find out real quick. Solar panel. Extra utils. Is that what you were talking about? Or are you talking about the water wheel down at the bottom? Solar panel. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. I'm going to have to report that to RW Tema. That's a good catch. I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention. So, I've got right here, this is basically Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 altar. Probably all I'm going to have time for, not on this stream, but just in general right now. So, I'm actually going to dial that back a couple steps. This is basically going to be a blood altar. And eventually what I will have is... There we go. This will be ground level, and you'll just step down into this little thing. The altar will be right here. It'll be dirt or some nice decorative stone all the way around it. I'll eventually upgrade this to, you know, blood runes, etc., etc. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Boing, boing. I made this to get out. But eventually I want to have this all backfilled, so all you see is this little indention into the ground that's got a blood altar in it. That's it. That is my final goal. This is going to be for crafting a lot of the blood magic stuff. I think I probably want to get some coal and move it. Get half of that. I'm going to put that back. And those back. Let's do this. And this. Okay. What are we... let's see. I am streaming, actually, I bumped down in order to make things a little smoother on my computer. I'm actually bumped down things and not streaming at 1080p today. I've decided to bump down to 720p and try it for a little while. Mostly because the numbers, when I go back and actually watch how many people are watching at what resolution, there's usually maybe one, maybe two people that are actually watching at 1080p. Everybody else watches at 720p on the live stream or at 480p on a mobile device. So that's what I've been noticing. I've been doing some research on that. There is a big jump in CPU usage from 720p to 1080p when it comes to streaming. There's a big jump in data output from my computer when it goes from 720 to 1080. So, yeah, I'm streaming in 720p today. I hope nobody objects to that. Hopefully we'll still be able to get some really, really good quality out of it. It is basically just easing the load on my CPU quite a bit. So, let me think, where do I want to start? Okay, there's a lot of things that have actually that have changed in Blood Magic. Chris Jackman actually says it best. The mechanics for Blood Magic have changed quite a bit. Wei has even added a sorting system. Interesting. And I agree with him. There's a lot that has changed. If we look at, this is at Blood, or basically all the Blood Magic stuff, there's a lot of things we're going to need to get started. One thing that we actually use early game before we even get a Blood Altar. That's how much it's changed. You don't start with the Blood Altar now. You start with this thing called the Hellfire Forge. The Hellfire Forge is basically, and hit you on this, this is one of the things I love for JEI. It shows not only the uses for the block in recipes, but it shows the uses in the block. All the recipes it actually has, and all the things you can do with it. We need to actually get started. That's gonna cost a lot. There's a whole bunch of things we need to do, basically. And we need to get started by making a Hellfire Forge. 2 iron ingots, plus 1 iron block. We need 4 smooth stone, and we need 1 gold ingot. We just pull that baby out. Now also, we have these things. These are called rudimentary snares. The snares are actually used initially because I have to get a monster to drop something called a demonic will. Yeah, Low Res Gamer says, that's a good name, by the way, or 480p on a crappy internet connection. 1080p is really not that common, and for viewers, at least my viewers right now. So, you know, we're just going to go 720p for right now, and I think everybody will be happy. Wow, this music is super chill. It's called the Lullaby of Creation. Rudimentary snares, 4 iron, 4 string, and 1 redstone. I'm gonna need multiples of these specifically. Let's get this back here, this up here, and we're gonna have to go do a little bit of monster hunting. First, I'm actually gonna get this. Let's see, can I? Yes, you fit neatly right there. Perfect. I don't think this uses any fuel. Now, I think some other stuff might, but I don't think that does. We need to also come over here. This doesn't make anything, if you notice. I've got some gold, some redstone, some glass, and some lapis. If we go back out here, JVB, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Merrick says, I usually watch 1080p, didn't even notice until it was 720p until you said. See? Tanira's just woke up, hit the stream music. Zzz.
I am who I say I am.
What we all need is double monitor with full screen 1080p in one and chat on the other. Oh, daydreaming, says Jordan Haas. Yeah, no kidding. Twix Gaming, welcome back to the live stream. Okay, if I remember right, I think it's this, and then I have to get something called a demonic will, and all of this stuff will make a thing right here. Show recipes. I want to make one of these, a petty tartaric gem, but in order to get started, I need something called a demonic will. So what we're going to have to do is do a little bit of hunting. Now, I have done some construction way down in the deep basement. Let's go downstairs real quick. I don't know if this is going to work. This is Approaching Nirvana in the background. All of my stream music is Approaching Nirvana, JVB. They are wonderful. They have great licensing. I love them and adore them. Okay, way down here in the mines. Boom! I boxed one in. And I don't know if this is long enough. What is that? Oh, that's redstone. Yeah, I don't think this is long enough, so I think we're just going to have to do some overworld hunting, unfortunately. What I want to do is keep pushing that hallway all the way back so that I can get some monster spawns way down at the far end of it, and I can turn it into an old school monster farm, I think. I was sad to hear Approaching Nirvana was splitting. I love their music. I hadn't heard that, JVB. That's totally new to me. Where did you actually hear that information? Somewhere around here I actually have... Let's get these. Good enough.
Inhale and exhale.
Faye, can I explain why I am a mod, please? What, you mean why you're a moderator? Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Hades. Our moderators today, I believe, are Greylock and Mr. Hades, as well as, of course, Nightbot. Jadco, I did have a great weekend. James Allen, hi, what'd I miss? We're only about 20 minutes in, James. Didn't miss much. Well, here we go. We got a customer. I need to get the rudimentary snare. Unfortunately. There we go. Aha! So I now have something called a demonic will that dropped. Ooh, here comes another one that wants to play. We have to wait for the particles. There we go. And I have 2 demonic wills. Yes. I'm actually going to go upstairs. I'm going to hang up these things real quick. We got a guy outside the wall, but that's fine. Where'd you go? Whatever. They can't get in. So I think... There we go. That's going to show progress, and... I now have a petty Tartaric gem. So... Slight hiccup, but back again. J-Cell? Dash Cell? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Dash, because I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Hades is part of the LP server. He's the official he's a part of the official Let's Play server for Begram's Chance 3, my mod pack. So, Mr. Hades and Greylock are both guys on there. All the people in that server I trust implicitly. So, they're my moderators on stream also. They help me out. The AN News was posted on their site April 20th. I didn't hear that. That's a pity. Well, I have their whole catalog then, I guess. John Durr asks, ooh, Intangible? Intangible hasn't updated to 1.9 yet, unfortunately. Algo? Yeah, can't remember who made it. Anyway, Intangible hasn't updated to 1.9 yet. It's still 1.89. There are still a lot of mods that are catching up to 1.9x, 1.9.4, basically. Low Res Gamer says, for me, it's now iced coffee season. Good idea. Pronounced Dicel. Okay, thank you very much, Dicel. I will have to remember that. I am in Houston. Any trouble with the flooding? No, thank you very much for checking. My house, our house, me and Jen, my wife, are in a house that's in an old neighborhood. It's built very well. It's actually got good drainage, so the streets will flood, but the actual house never floods. It's gotten maybe about halfway up the yard, and the absolute worst thing ever. Maybe. So we don't have to worry about the house flooding. We might just get stuck in the house for a couple hours. That's about it. So thankfully, we were not impacted. Nobody I know was impacted. So yeah. Okay, so I have this thing called a demonic will, and I made a petty tartaric gem. If I get this demonic will, first let me remember to make sure that I don't need this thing. Oh, I am going to have to make a sword. So if I toss this on the ground, now that I have a petty tartaric gem, you notice it says 0 quality, will quality 0.00. If I pick it up, suddenly it goes up to 4.43. Now I won't get demonic wills to drop. Instead, it'll all go into this gem. It will power up. And different quality levels of gems can hold more and more and more power. So the next thing I need to do is actually get 1, 2. You go away. And a steak. We're gonna make a good old-fashioned iron sword. I'm gonna come out here. The zombie's just burning. I'm going to... That might be bugged. I don't think I'm supposed to have 2 of these things. Okay. Yep. I might have to report that to Way of Time. That's fine. Why are you in here? You're supposed to be in there. So if I get this here... And... There we go. Boom! Sentient sword. We still have our Tartaric gem, which means now if we actually go hunting, and of course it's daytime and all the monsters are gone, but if we go hunting now, I don't pick up demonic will. Instead, all my power goes into this, and this fuels a lot more creation. Chaotic Tabris. I might have arrived after the whole thing was being discussed. What? Silverlink, hello. How are you? You made 2 recipes worth. Oh, you had 2 of each. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, JVB. Thank you very much. Keep me updated on Mr. Hades, and keep us potato users in mind. Season 4 is going to be interesting. It's going to be a little bit of a different pack. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Wow, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I see foreign character. Is that Greek or Cyrillic? Not Cyrillic. I think it's Greek. Not sure. Gonna wing it. I need to go see now if I can find... See a squid on radar. That's about it. Any old monsters. We might have to wait until nighttime. Now, there's a good side and a bad side to this. The sword only has an attack damage of 4. My new one has an attack damage of 12. However, we have to use this in order to charge this gem up. And the more power we get in our Tartaric gem, and the higher rating of a Tartaric gem we have, because we can upgrade this to a... where is it? Yeah, default will. And if you look at this, it says there is corrosive will crystal. You can do corrosive will, destructive will. There's all these different tiers. Common, greater, grand. All these different tiers of actual gems. When I get into the higher tiers of Tartaric gems, I will have the capability of doing more damage with this sword per hit. It goes up automatically. Sploosh! Boink, boink, boink. I think there is a cave over here. Ooh. Tree rotten flesh. Is there a cave under here somewhere? Oh, I see it. There's first, for one thing I need to go get. Hold on. First thing I need to do is eat. Left terrace. Okay. Left terrace and planus. Try that one, says George Nas. Greek, but the Cyrillic alphabet is based upon Greek. Okay. Yeah, I'm... You have to understand, I'm from the southern United States. I'm from Texas. I'm just happy I can read and speak English. So, yeah, we try to keep it simple for everybody and use English in the stream. It is nothing personal against other languages. Other languages are beautiful and wondrous. We just can't speak them. So, makes it easier for everybody else involved. Let's make sure I have my slime shot and I can actually... Boing, boing, boing. Let's see, woo, boing. Whoop, two of them killed each other. I'm waiting for myself to stop burning. There we go. So we went from, I think it was 6 or it was 4 and change to 7. So we do have to actually, and this thing does take damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another one over there. Hey. Oh, drat. He already had some damage. Okay. Yes, I need your soul. Nine. This is gonna get very dark very quickly. Actually, that's the dead end. Never mind. Let's get all the way down here. Maximum vertical clearance. Whoop, that didn't work. This might be a little too far down. Okay. Let's just see. I might actually want to make a ladder down here. Oh, I'm coming up in the middle of a tree. Ah. Come on. There is still a bug with the slime boots. There we go. It does not like being confined in confined spaces like that. You get basically what I call the ricochet. You just bounce back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So, oh, Gabbro's here. Hey, Gabbro. Lefteris is the first name there. It's Greek, by the way. Too many math classes using all the characters way back in engineering school. Ha, low-res. Silverlink says, I wish COFH was updated so we could control Origin for 189 or 194. You're not the only one, Silverlink. Erdem, hey, Vagram, came back from my vacation from Turkey, so this time greetings from Germany. Hey, what's going on, Erdem? Yeah, how was the trip, man? How was the trip? Chaotic says, Silverlink, I think it and Thaumcraft are the greatest mods still missing from 1.9. Thaumcraft is being worked on for 1.9. Apparently it is in development. So all is not lost. Intangible is being worked on. It's just that right when 1.89 hit, suddenly 1.94 was very soon after it. 1.9x was very soon after it, and a lot of devs don't work in quick cycles like that. They have to do a big update and then leave for a while, because they have real life. So yeah, Yeah, George, the name of that song is Sound of Silence, and it's a great cover. Who has heard the Disturbed cover of that song? I love the Disturbed cover of that song, JVB. I like the original. It's still my favorite, but the Disturbed is a close second. KC118, hello. You live in the 9x9 fort you made for Dyer. Actually, Left Terrace, this is a kind of a squished tower. It's basically like, it is longer on one side than it is on the other. I started this idea and then got the idea for the 9x9 compound. The next reset, I'm going to do the 9x9 compound. Dylan Masterson says, can I have a shout out? It's my birthday tomorrow. Hi, Dylan. Happy birthday. Day early. I like Disturbed's music. Mojang needs to slow down a bit. Yes, Left Terrace, you're 100% right. Because there is rumor of 1.10 snapshots are coming out now, and there's a rumor that it might only be but a couple of months down the road, which means by the end of this year, I'm not looking to start in my next pack until October. I mean, just so everybody knows, it's going to be early October before we actually start putting anything together. By that time happens, I don't know if we're going to be on 194, 110, or what. I have no clue. Chaotic says, Asinor talked about Thaumcraft. Apparently 1.9 broke some stuff on how people did new dimensions, and a Forge update fixed a bug that he was using to hack Thaumcraft into working for 1.8. Actually, another part of it, Chaotic, is that particles got messed up by Minecraft. How Minecraft handles particles in 1.9x is apparently a lot harder. That's another problem. Dylan, we earn our subscriptions around here by putting out really, really good content. If you want people to watch your stuff, why don't you go to the actual forums? Go to forum.vikram.com. You can post on the forums for the League of Ordinary Gamers and share videos. Say, hey, I made a video on this or a video on that. But everybody here that's got subscribers, including me, earn those subscribers. Thank you very much, Greylock. That was a nice gesture, 9x9 compound. Direwolf did like it. He loved it. But Direwolf is so self-degrading when it comes to beautiful things. He does not think he can do very well when it comes to decorative mods. I mean, decorative buildings. So he's very self-critical in that regard. And I tried to show him with it, hey, you know, it's not hard to make slightly pretty things with a couple of basic blocks and a 9x9. You know, that's it. It's not hard. And where are all the monsters? I need bad guys. I am tempted to kill all the torches on the outside of my compound so that I can actually get more monsters spawning closer in. That might be a useful thing to do. I'm going to leave the ones on the fence line, though. But yeah, oh, I see some monsters off to my right. He did like that video. He thought it was really cool. And that I really loved the fact that, you know, he was interested enough in it to talk about it and retweet it and all that stuff. That really did a lot for me in terms of, you know, like, in terms of ego. Mr. Skeleton. Hi. What's going on? Ow. I like zombies better. Zombies are easier to fight. Stuck in a hole? I'm just gonna get some power up on this gem. Get a little bit of experience in the process. I'm not dealing with that creeper. To heck with creepers. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Mr. Hades is back. What did I miss? I'm slaying bad guys. Every time. Hey, don't get pushy. Every time I kill one of these guys, I get a little bit more power in this gem I've got. I hear you. How did you get in there? Hang on a sec. Actually, I'm just going to go... Oh, hi. Hello. Uh-oh.
Hot diggity.
Ryan Smith subscribed. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the subscription. Where'd you go? I see you. I hate the little guys. I'm going to have to switch to... Hi. Oh, I know where they spawn. I think. Yeah, I did switch swords. Do a little bit more damage. I could heal up a little bit. Woo, let's go this way. A little bit more eating. Oh, there we go. We're going to have a lot of energy in this. Oh, gosh. I see more zombies. I might have gotten my wish granted a little too well. It's actually kinda bad. Just to spam click now. Oh, there we go. I was trying to eat, did not eat fast enough. Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on a sec. Let's sleep. Yeah, run away! Down on, Strider RC. Right here. Whoa! I just heard an Enderman warp into my house. Hi guys. What's going on? You cranky? Oh, you're not. There we go. Problem's taken care of. Of course, now the problem becomes, where did my grave go? I'm wondering if we have the same problem we had previously in 189, where all the graves spawn at max build height. I don't know. Go find out real quick. I'm gonna get a little bit higher up. Why is there an Enderman in my house? This makes me very, very upset. Slimes are the best for will harvesting, but we have no spawners yet, says Lefteris. I didn't know that. Chris Jackman? Hey,
Hot diggity!
Why am I getting double alerts? Hang on a sec. Suddenly... something that was broken up until, like, apparently just now. There we go. Where did I do? Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm still getting those alerts. Hang on just a second, folks. I'm catching up on chat. I wonder if you could dig a moat around your base and channel the mobs into a mob grinder. Not a bad idea, Tenaris. I might do that. I've seen Dyer do that. Okay. Mir, hey, what's going on, Mir? Welcome to the stream. Poland is back, says Mir. Okay. So first problem, I have to figure out where my grave went. Hi, how are you? I'm just gonna get all this stuff. I'm gonna grab one of these. Don't mind me. Just gonna go grave hunting real quick. Found it. I don't know why it's over here, but okay. Don't have to grave hunt anymore. Hooray! Okay, so got to be a little bit more careful about it in the future, but that's fine. Wow, that armor really took a beating. I don't need that. That goes there. That's an extra. Yeah, I do see you, Mr. Enderman. I'm going to put those there. That there. Doot. Are you hinting to me that I need to change my routine here or something? What's going on, dude? Whoops, wrong key. Why are you bugging me? These are extras that I keep around for just such an occurrence. I really could use an ender pearl from this guy. Whoop! Where'd he go? He's outside and he's very cranky. Oh, this is bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is very bad. Paziasti, what's going on? Mir, what are you doing? Yeah, he's on the other side of the wall now. That was, I don't think those blocks were destroyed. Well, actually, no, a couple of them were, because that was the bottom of my water area. Where'd he go? Nope. He took a clay block from somewhere. Look, buddy. Dude. Come here. Okay, I'm not falling for that trick. Nope. I'm going back over here. Wow. Is this what Endermen are normally like? In one night? I haven't bought one yet. Mir was timed out. Why? What's going on, Nightbot? Your English is okay. It's those caps you got to work on. Baziasti, the answer to that is always coffee. Best music ever for an Enderman fight? Come here. Dear God in heaven above, what was that all about? Okay. For now, I've actually been putting that right there. Okay, somewhere over here. Oh, I see. He spawned right over here. And right over here. That's where that zombie spawned. Right. Okay. Awesome. Good talk. So, let's go back over here real quick. Do a little bit of research. Did they upgrade Enderman? It looks like it. Pro tip for everyone whose English is not first language, don't worry about making mistakes. It happens. But you're at least trying. Just don't worry about it. Just use it. Thank you very much, Pasiasti. Could not said it better myself. Background music crashes in. Hello, everyone. Dylan Fox. Welcome, Dylan Fox. Another sponsor enters the room. Yeah, that's true of any language, Pasiasti. I agree with my wife there. Yeah, that wasn't a fight. That was just a chase. That was Benny Hill. Note to self, tall rooms are now officially out of style in Daenerys' bases. Dylan Fox. Do you know what I mean when I say Central Standard Time? I think we're actually in Central Daylight Time. But Central United States, Central Time, you know what I mean by that? 8 p.m. tonight. Basically 4 hours after the, well, 5 hours and 10 minutes from now. 5 hours and 10 minutes. We're going to do a Overwatch live stream. Yes. We'll be doing some custom matches with the actual community. All sorts of great stuff. I think I need to put this in here. We have 50 will, okay? And we're actually finally getting going on things. If we look at, let's see, the blood altar, crafting table, it says we need demonic will. I'm actually going to see if it'll take a petty tartaric gem. Otherwise, we got to make more snares. Let's see, there is something else that I wanted to make called an alchemical table. There's the monstrosity. I need any kind of a blood orb, but I want to make one of those. Now I'm going to show you why I want to make one of these, okay? There is a lot of core mods that are missing in 1.9 right now. This pack that we have for 1.90 is not far off from vanilla. It really isn't. Oh, what mod? Sean S. asks, what mod adds the light level overlay? That is a mod called Light Level Overlay, or LL Overlay. I actually prefer the numbers to just random X's because I can precision place torches. By the way, as like that mod showing light level, those numbers look like crap. I hope they change the font later. Actually, I don't mind. I like them. It's okay. It's easy to read. Do you know the cosmetic armor mod? You can look however you want, whatever mod you want. It is a very good mod. Oh, that's called Armorer's Workshop. It's in 1.7.10. I don't know if it's been updated yet. You have to remember, I can't update this pack. This is ForgeCraft. Somebody else controls it. Yeah, I have it in my pack. Yeah, Armorer's Workshop. And everybody make sure and pay attention with Greylock saying there. If you go to vagram.com/streaming, that is my schedule. I think I forgot to update it for this week, but I'll do that after this stream. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, right? Instead of 3 wheat, it's 1 wheat and 1 sugar makes 1 bread. That is tripling, basically, how useful your wheat is, and that's very, very important. You can actually get rotten flesh, flint, and a bucket of water and turn it into leather. I want an alchemy table really, really badly. But in order to do that, I need to actually make a altar. And the altar requires, I think, a demonic will. I'm actually going to get all of this. Let's do it down here in this one. I think it's like... Whoop, other way. Put that away. Get some of this. There is a thunderstorm a-brewing. Let's sleep real quick. Maybe we can make the thunder go away. Yeah, Michael, Desi, I think you're right. Basically, you have to look them in the eyes in order to anger them now. You can't do it from the sides or the back. It doesn't work anymore. I think that's the only change. We're going to put that there. And then I need 1, 2. Perfect. Nope, crap. Okay, I'm going to have to wait. I have to make another snare, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those. Oh, perfect. And 4. Okay, so that's one of the big things that I really want an alchemical table very soon, which means I have to actually... Why did I do that? 1. Oh, God, just autopilot. I want to make an alchemical table as soon as possible. There we go. Snares! Specifically because I want to be able to convert a lot of stuff. The alchemical table is extremely useful in 1.9 because so many other mods are missing. Example of this. You know how you normally would just get a wool comb or whatever it's called from like IC2 or Project Red and just turn wool into string? You can't do that anymore. Whoops. Come here. Oh, I actually can't. I need to... Yes, there we go. Taking it off the hot bar works. Perfect. Boop-a-doo. So... Oh, no, it didn't. It actually absorbed it. Okay. Well, that's fine. We got more string. I'm going to have to actually... we need more string still. So I need to actually put this. I'm just going to put it there for now. Actually, that's not a good place to put it. Go back downstairs and put this. I'm going to actually have to find some more spiders to make more wool. I mean, make more string so I can make more snares. I should have put these up to begin with. Wonder. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this. I'm curious. Let's try something here real quick. You guys are down here in this cavern again, aren't you? Did I miss the entrance to this thing? Here it is. Yeah, Greylock, I might have forgotten to actually put anything on the new schedule for this month. Whoops. I'll get it straightened out here after this stream. Yeah. So I'm wondering if I can actually just use the sentient sword. Okay, one thing, you know what I'm going to do? Ah! Yep, I was hoping I could get up high enough. There we go. There we go. Hello. Hi, come here. Perfect. Nice and simple. Go down there, kill one thing. So basically, as long as I don't have the Tartar gem on me... Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Boing, boing. Slowly but surely I get better about that thing. So if I use a sentient sword, I don't have to make snares. I'm learning. I'm learning. Going full stream. See you later. Full screen. Yep. See you later, George. Yeah, Berg's busy. He's working. Has to be out of your inventory, says Michael. Yep. Yeah, see, Skinhead Baby says, you don't need the thing you throw at the mobs if you have the sentient sword. See, I just figured that out. I get there eventually. Only downside is every time I hear a monster, I have to look up in Journey Map because he's mining at the same time. Sorry, Chris. Yeah, just leave the gem behind and kill them with the sword and you'll get a drop. Apple TV show. Hi, how are you? Okay, I'm actually going to put... I'll just leave it there for now. Let's put those off the bar. I'm actually going to get that and put it over there. So, if we go up here... So basically, it helps to have like 3 of those things, demonic wills, to start. We go over here. Blood altar. Wait a minute, what else do I need to make? I need to make the little... Pokey. Oh, that's easy. Okay. 5 glass. That's kind of perfect. I need one of those. There we go. Now, this is going to hurt because I am going to have to use a lot of food. But thankfully... I'm stocking up on bread. I'm actually going to put this away for right now. You go away. Let's go outside. Let's get this bad boy in place. Going. So, there we have that thing. Now, if I remember right, I'm going to need some smooth stone for slates. And I'm going to need a gem... A diamond gem. What the heck? A diamond for my first... Just get half a stack. Whatever. I'm gonna need a diamond for my first blood orb. Dylan Box asks, I forgot what mod adds the slime shot and boots. That is Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct in 1.9 is awesome. I approve. It's great. Never saw them Tinkers when I played around with them. Oh, it's a new edition for 1.819. It was not in the 1.7.10 version. You should look up the incense altar. I will, Michael. Actually, I am going to be looking up the incense altar. Right now, if I remember correctly, I need a blood orb to get the incense altar. But what I'm going to do is right about here, I think, I'm going to put the incense altar because I have to have a lot of space to stretch out this way, and this way, because it has this kind of like quadrant system. What I might actually do is I could put it here at the corner, and I could well, actually, no, that's bad. I have to mix it up. So I think I'm going to put it right about here. I think. Because then I have space that direction, and it has this kind of like quadrant system thing that it uses. But we have to start this way first. Now, there's a couple of things I want to make. Anybody that remembers Blood Magic from 1.7.10, let's see, Saint S says, say if I had money... It starts at the 1st, Saint. Sorry, it starts at the 1st, which is actually tomorrow. So what Saint S is actually asking about is my Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/Vagram, a lot of what I do is supported that way. Now, I'm also getting people that are sponsoring me here through YouTube Gaming. If you actually look just under the video on YouTube Gaming, there's a little sponsor button, which means you can pay $4 a month to actually support what I do because I do this full time. This is my job. I put out upwards of 10 to 16 videos a week. That includes live streams. There's 6 live streams every week, sometimes 7. And I really take pride in what I do. And thankfully, I have a wonderful community that helps support me. At the 1st of every month on Patreon, basically, I go through and see all the new people that have become patrons, all the old people that have dropped away because it cycles, and I get all the names of those people, and I make them testers on my test server. Now, I'm looking for a way to do the same thing for my sponsors, and I think at the 1st of the month, I'm going to start doing that for my YouTube Gaming sponsors as well. I'm just going to have to do it manually. It's going to require a lot of time. But the last day to get on the books is today, this evening. Because first thing tomorrow morning, Patreon is going to start billing everybody. They're going to start going through, which means you will miss out. So if it's not by tonight, Sorry, Saint, you're going to have to wait a month. See you later, Lefteris. Thank you very much for coming by. Yeah. So, yeah, example, Jedco, Gabbro, and Dylan Fox are people that are actually watching right now that are sponsors of the channel. I'm going to start working on getting them. I'm probably going to start doing it tomorrow because they've already been billed. They're already there, a thing. And by the way, Saint, that's another way if you want to start doing it, is if you want to later this week actually do sponsorship through YouTube Gaming, you can do that and you'll still get included if you want to do it that way. But tonight is the last night for you to get on for tomorrow, for the next month, basically, for tomorrow, for the actual Patreon. Otherwise, you're going to have to support me through YouTube Gaming. I'm going to start getting all my YouTube Gaming sponsors, start getting them on the test server as well. We're just going to generally have a lot of fun over there. Steven Scarborough says, hello, Vigram. Hi, Steven. How are you? What's happening? Okay, what was I doing? We're over here. I'm going to poke myself a little bit. Now, because we have really good regeneration's a lot faster in 19X. And Minecraft 1.9, regeneration is a lot faster if you're topped up on food. So I have to stay up on my hunger levels quite a bit. And I'm just gonna put some blood in that. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. So oh, that's gonna perfect. Okay, awesome. So we've actually got, where did I put this? Oh, there it is. It turned around when you're down here in this hole. I've got a blank rune. This is a starter rune. Blank slate. This is one of the starter things that you actually use, right? The next thing I actually want to do is a divination sigil. Now, divination sigil requires, where is it? I use redstone, and I need arcane ashes. Arcane ashes uses the Hellfire Forge. So I need bone meal, redstone, gunpowder, and coal. Do I have gunpowder? That might be a problem. Yeah, it's all going to be on the same server, Saint, just FYI. But this Friday, if you can't afford it Friday, sign up as a sponsor here on YouTube Gaming, and yeah, we'll get you set up. Okay, I'm going to put that. I need coal, redstone, bone meal. Oh, I do have some gunpowder, thank God. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep. Yeah, hi, Casey. What's happening? What happened to the LanteaCraft mod guide, Eric? I have not made promises on that. I'm just looking into it. I've just been so busy lately. Okay, we have to go down here to the Hellfire Forge. We can get this thing out. I'm going to put it there. I don't know if order is important. I think it just requires those 4 things. We have arcane ashes. Now, because I forgot, I need 1 more redstone. Go up here. Just grab 1 of those. Okay, I'm actually going to get that off my bar. That. I'm going to do this. Now, if I remember, we right-click. We use redstone with a right-click, and then... Where is it? Yeah, okay, all right-clicks. All right-clicks. So you right-click with the arcane ash, and it's got multiple uses. Then you right-click with the redstone to tell it what you want to do. You're preparing it. And then you right-click it with the blank slate. Now we actually have a divination sigil. We have no essence in our blood network right now, but I can right-click on this, and it tells me I currently have 1,000 in here. It holds 10,000. Which is epic. So now what I can do, get this out of the way. I need to blood orb, weak blood orb, 2,000. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, so I get 200 every time. That should be 2,000. Perfect. Get our diamond. Just going to right-click on that, and that should process. George Nass says, I want to be a tester. Just remember, George, if you're actually going to want to be a tester, you don't have to wait to the first of the month thing for Patreon. You can actually do it on YouTube Gaming once I get it all going. Order is not important when using the Arcane Forge. Really, Michael? I didn't know that. I thought, you can just put you can put the blank slate in it and then tell it what to do with the blank slate with the redstone. I didn't know that. Thank you very much, Michael. That's informative. I do have a very questionable MC name, not related to any names, so no, nor my YouTube. Tell me where to send my Minecraft name and I'll get it to you, Bagram. Dylan, I'm going to send out PMs via the YouTube interface, so you'll get a direct message via your YouTube channel from me. It'll send you an email. We're going to do it that way just for the sake of security reasons. So I now have this. I right-click. If you notice, I have 200 LP in my blood network now. So now that we've actually got a blood orb, we can start doing other things. So what I want to do, let's see. I want to get this. What uses does this show? Uses? Hey, Michael, you're very familiar with this. Do you remember what stone I have to have under the incense altar? It has to be a 3x3 area with the incense altar at the bottom. I mean, at the middle of it. Do you remember if it's any special stone or can it just be like cobblestone? Because I know that there is bloodstone brick. There's crystal cluster brick, which is way high up. There's stone brick path. That's a tier 3 altar. Worn brick path. That's tier 2. Tier 2. I think the tier 1 just it sits on any stretch of ground by itself, right? Okay, I'm going to do... I don't think it matters for the actual 3x3 for this area. Amia Rocha. Can he see the live chat? Yes, I can, Amia. How are you? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm from Texas. I apologize. Tier 1 brick. Wait a minute. Tier 1 brick? What? Mr. Hades knows. Just regular stone for the first tier. Okay, perfect. So just regular, basically, brick work. Okay, I can do that. Let me go get some of that real quick, but that's where I'm going to put the incense altar. See, there's a lot of stuff you can't craft until you get the blood orb, and the incense altar is one of those things. So, let's get that out of the way, actually. I had some with me. Never mind. It can even be grass. Nothing special is needed. Well, I know that's around it. Okay, so basically... oh, I need one more. Boop. Let's get that up out of the way. Let's get that up out of the way. Actually, let's separate all my bits. I don't like that. I'm going to put this right here, I think. Yeah, it is. It's 3x3. So basically, I will do a 3x3 path right here and inset into the ground, but I'll do it here, 3x3, 3x3 right here, and 3x3. Once I get to a tier 2 altar, I have to use that stuff. Basically, I get wood, and I put a tier 2 or higher orb into the crafting table, and I'll get some wooden path. And then I actually use this over here. The incense altar checks for that. Then when I get a tier 3 altar, we actually go up to... Yeah, okay. Just from smooth stone and a tier 3 or higher orb, and we get stone brick path. Then I do another 3x3 all the way out. And it goes out kind of like an X, basically. It needs special stone. I think it starts with wood. The wood is right here. I don't think... Yeah, tier uses... Oh, quality is crystal today. Thank you very much, Hades. Yeah, just regular stone for the first tier. It can even be grass, nothing special. Then it uses special stone for the tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. I remembered that. I did know that. I just couldn't remember what the first one was. So, let's clear this ugly stuff away real quick. And we are going to need to... We're at an hour and 12 minutes. I'm going to be going 2 hours. So basically, we've got about 45 or 50 minutes left on the live stream, just so everybody knows. Hi, Iguana Tube. What's going on? Direwolf 20 is not on right now. He's actually on vacation this week. Direwolf 20 is at Disneyland. Disney World. Sorry, he's at Disney World. Does that answer your your question, Sir Phoenix Blood? Go to Direwolf 20's base and check it out. I actually don't like going to his base without his permission because I don't want to spoil things beforehand. He does a really big backlog of recording ahead of time. So if I went now, I might spoil something that comes out on Friday, and I don't want to do that without his permission. I know from using it. Okay, Sean S. says, I know from using it that the first 3x3 doesn't mean anything. After that, the special ones come in. It's okay, Sean. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, Disneyland is near me in France. That's a different Disneyland. There's a Disneyland in California here in the United States also. Why did I come up here? See, I totally blanked out now. Hang on a sec. I was going to look at... I have a... Oh. One of the things I wanted to look into is stuff that you can't make... Weak blood orb. Okay, perfect. So I need... I'm hoping that's going to work. 3... I already have that. Let's do it here. One of my favorite tiny little changes... I'm going to put that right there, is this. I love this. One of these little changes that happened at some point since the last time I actually used the crafting station in Tinker's Construct. It's just this little thing, a little factor that it actually renders things on it. Let's do that. Take that back out. I'm going to go outside and find a place for this bad boy. I hope it places the way I think it places. What? Oh, okay. Whatever, good enough. Alchemical table. So now, if I wanted to, I could get... I have a whole bunch of wool. Let's do a piece of wool. Let's do a piece of flint. Go back downstairs. I don't know if this uses part of my blood network or what. I hope not. There we go. String! Ta-da! Disney World in Orlando. He went to Florida. He's in Disney World in Orlando, Dylan. I watched a Soren stream once. It was on FTB Infinity Skyblock, and I was like, wow, when did this happen? Yeah, it's complicated to go on tubes. Disney World's in Florida. Disneyland is in California. And France and Tokyo. Complicated. Yeah, he's in Orlando right now. And his backlog is amazing. You're right, George Nass. I have been to land in Cali. Now I want to go to World in Florida. Said Sean S. Yeah. I love the fact that Ender.io for 194 has a public release. It's very nice, Iguanatube. Crazy Pants has a lot of really new and interesting ideas for new things that are going to be coming in 194. So in the 194 version of Ender.io, there's going to be new features. They might not be there yet, but they're going to be coming. Okay. So now we've actually got a little bit of an infrastructure on things. Is there a recipes button on this? Let's just do uses. There we go. So we can make leather. We can actually turn gravel and 1 flint into 2 flint. We can expand our bread uses. I can make grass blocks. No silk touch required. That's awesome. I can make clay. I can turn hardened clay back into soft clay. That's nice. I like that. Oh, obsidian. Sulfur. Oh, that's a blood magic use. Saltpeter. I can make gunpowder. Oh, okay, so I can make plant oil. How do I make plant oil? Wait a minute. Basic cutting fluid. Oh, okay. You can do ore doubling in this. Basic gold sand. You get this stuff and smelt it. That's interesting. That's cool. I like that. So you can actually do ore doubling in 16 uses. Huh. You can do ore doubling in blood magic now. I think that's awesome. Coal sand. What's that used for? Burn time. Okay, so you can make your coal go longer. This is fascinating. I love this kind of stuff. Explosive powder turns coal into 64 uses. Turns cobblestone into gravel. Gravel into sand, so you can use it as a pulverizer. Oh, okay. Bone meal and some carrots, or bone meal and some potatoes, or bone meal and wheat. There's beetroot. I haven't found any of those yet. That's how you make plant oil. So there's a ton of cool stuff you can actually do with this mod. Let's see. I have not tried out ForgeCraft yet. I've been busy, Eric. I will look at it. But the more often that you remind me, the farther back it goes on my schedule. Okay, George. Yeah, I've been super busy. Yay, Overwatch is downloaded. Uh-oh, Hades time is going to disappear now, just like mine. So now we've got that. I think in order to make a higher level of blank runes, speed runes, displacement runes, rune of capacity, so that's about the same. Tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. I love this. The fact that it tells me what tier of altar I can craft it with. I think. Yeah, okay, so it goes to apprentice, okay. So the next one is apprentice, which is basically a tier 2 altar. I wish I could do tier 2. I'm going to be using just these blank runes, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Good night, Mr. Hades. Thank you very much for swinging by. My friend Manic with my missus is still not well. Hey, Hades, tell Manic that we're all pulling for her. We're sending good vibes her way. Yeah, I'll catch you on Discord. Michael, where did Michael go? Michael D was in here. There he is. Michael Desi. You have been on the ball so far. Let me ask you this. I'm just using these for the basic structure of the altar, right? Okay. Blank slate, blank slate. That is 1,000 LP. Let's get this. Oh, this is another thing I want to make. There's two different things, okay? The Blood Letters pack. A lot of people will remember this. The Blood Letters pack actually counts as chest armor, and as you put it on, it slowly absorbs. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. 1,000. Perfect. Put that in there. Eat something. Bye, guys. I do hear you. Boom. Okay. So now I want to make a Blood Letters pack. A Blood Letters pack is specifically something you can wear as a chest piece that slowly builds up blood in it. It ticks you for a little bit of health damage every time you do it. Can't do that. 1, 2. Ooh. Wait a minute. Recipe. Okay, perfect. 2, 3. Remember that alchemical table that we just made? I'm going to do a bucket. I don't have my infinite water source anymore. Where did I put that? Oh. I just realized that's what got killed by the actual gravestone, my infinite water source. Gotta go make some more water. Nyan plays Minecraft. Hi, Nyan. What's going on? Welcome back to Yes, you can upgrade them as you go. Perfect. Thank you very much, Michael. Instant reply, you're on the ball, Michael. ForgeCraft adds circles into Minecraft too much to process. Yeah, just the blank runes is needed for the first tier. 2 altars. Good, good, good. Nyan says, give me attention. I did. The coat of arms is awesome. So basically, there's 2 different things, right? The blood letters pack you put on, and it takes your own blood, right? The coat of arms you put on, and it gets blood every time you kill something. Which means if you made a monster farm, and you were in there actually trying to get, you're going to be using this thing to get more will anyway on your... Where'd I put it? This thing, right here, on my Petty Tartaric Gem. I'm going to be using that anyway. So, why not, you know, make a coat of arms and get blood that way instead of having to torture myself? So that's, I think, my long-term goal. I'm going to try and see if I can figure out how to make a monster farm downstairs, down near Bedrock, and actually, and then actually do that so that I can then, I need to get a longer ladder, just do it that way. I think that will be long-term a very good way, because then you fill up the coat of arms, and then you just stick it in the altar and it empties. And I'll show you, we're going to make a blood letters pack here in just a minute. I just need to unbreak my water source that got killed by my own grave. Some irony there. Okay, we get this. We're going to go upstairs. I need 7 of these. I only have 6. So what I'm going to do is, if you look at the recipe, 4 rotten flesh equals 4 of those. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put those away, by the way. Nope. Yep. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a flint. Bucket of water. Let's go out to the alchemical table. And I'm going to make some leather, which is awesome. This is basically like, what am I thinking of? It's like having a Philosopher's Stone and EMC. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, EE3. Having EE3 equivalent exchange and being able to actually swap things around. This is what this reminds me of. Decaf, please. The coffee fairy is here. Okay, so now, problem solved, problem averted. Nyan says, how do I get on the whitelist? This is a private server, invert only. Please tell me it's by being a cat for ForgeCraft. No, sorry, it doesn't do it. Babu! Hey, yo, what's going on, man? Guanatube says, I don't know, Jaded got in. Let's not go there. No, ForgeCraft is not a test server. This is a whitelisted, private, invitation-only server. The only way you're getting onto ForgeCraft is if you are friends with Pahamar and somebody nominates you. I need a blank slate, which I got. I need some glass, which I got. You heard me. Don't look at me like that. My wife is laughing at me.
Your wife is glaring at you when you're laughing at you.
Yes, she's glaring and laughing. Sorry. Okay. I need an empty bucket. Scan has bucket. I need leather. I was 1 short. I can math too, also. And as well. And let's do... Gotta wait for 1 more glass. Michael says, the alchemy is what I don't know about yet. Dude, the alchemy is my favorite part so far. It is a lifesaver because, like I said, there's tons of mods that just don't exist yet in 1.9. And it is really great. So now I can take this off. I put this on, and I'm going to start hurting myself involuntarily. Stop. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting. Yeah, thank you. It'll basically fill up. It's just going to tick my health down. It will never kill you. It will never get you that low. Now, it will get you low enough that a monster might kill you. That's your own fault, though. Being judged by the wife. Poor Vagram. It's not that bad. Yeah, considering it's 1.9, this is perfect. Avoidance Protocol says it best. Considering it's 1.9, I'd consider any server a test server at this point. Perfect. Nailed it. 1.9 is far from finished right now, much less 1.9.4. There's so many mods that are missing. A lot of mods that do exist have a lot of bugs. There's a lot of great features in the 1.9 version of Tinker's Construct, which got carried over to the 1.9 version. They haven't been fixed yet. It's got a lot of bugs, you know. It's complicated. So yeah. And yeah, anybody that's not familiar with ForgeCraft, basically ForgeCraft is the server where like Direwolf 20 and Rorax play. It is the server where Tinker's Construct gets tested, Blood Magic gets tested primarily, Ender.io gets tested here quite a bit. It is a big test server for actually a lot, thank you very much, a lot of big name mods. And yeah, so, you know, it's not that it's this super cool, like, important thing. ForgeCraft is just a server. It's got all its own problems and all its own idiosyncrasies. I've lost track of the number of times I accidentally crashed the server in 1.8.9. It's just a thing. So, yeah, we are definitely a test server. I'm going to eat a little bit more, which means it's going to start ticking me. It is at, ooh, that's awesome, 4,000 LP. And I'm basically doing nothing. I don't know what its cap is, though. It used to have a bar, didn't it? Now, this is the part where I go through a lot, and I stress that, a lot of food. Which is why we are going to do a little bit of farming. But yeah, if you watch Direwolf 20, youtube.com/Direwolf20, he actually plays on this server primarily, as well as a couple other servers. Take this thing out. It's easier this way. This is exactly why I made this big of a farm. Wow, my accuracy is stellar. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. We got another stack of seeds. Like, what happened? Okay, full farm replanted. Woo-hoo. So now I can get a whole bunch of this stuff. I'm actually just going to put the extra. I am saving up seeds for a purpose. Let's eat. Yeah, ForgeCraft just happens to be betas faster because a lot of populace are mod authors. Avoidance Protocol said it perfectly. Okay, Shane Durbin and Michael Desi says the same thing. Unless it's changed, the cap is 10,000 LP, so the same as the altar. Perfect. IguanaTube says, I messed with Silence Gems. It's a really cool mod. IguanaTube, I've heard great things from it, from my friend Doggeth. I think he even did a spotlight on it. If you go to youtube.com/itsdoggeth, really cool guy. See you later, Jedco. Thank you very much for swinging by. I will catch you later. After a question for anybody in the chat here, do you like Logipipes or AE2 better? AE2, I think it's being worked on. AE3, but yes, there is a Mindtweaker version for an equivalent of Mindtweaker for 1.9. It's made by a guy named Master Legend, @MasterLegend on Twitter. Really cool guy. Shane Durbin says, hey, Vagram, have you heard about the Pistronics mod for 1.7.10? It looked like a mod that would fit into the VC3 pack. I've had people suggest it, haven't looked at it yet. A lot of people, if you have a suggestion for mods and stuff like that, I have a tendency to forget this stuff because I have so many things going on. Do me a favor, go over to forum.vagram.com. It's my forums. Sign up there for an account. I promise we won't spam you. And there's a Minecraft forums where you can post suggestions for mods. I forget. I'm addle-brained. I'm old. Shadowstar says, roar! Okay, so now, here's one thing that I've been waiting to be able to show. Let's get a whole bunch of sugar. We're going to go over here. We're going to get... Now, normally, this would only make 12 bread, but... through the power of blood magic, I can actually make more. So now, instead of 12 bread, it makes... I think it's bugged. Okay, let me try this again. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Oh, silly me. Hang on a sec. Let's get this thing. Let's put this right there. And then we can put it back on. We can put that right there. We're just going to let that fill up real quick. Perfect. That's why it's not working. I bet it's using blood from my blood network. Silly me. Dark Breacher, what's going on, man? Dark Breacher's my right-hand man when it comes to running the League of Ordinary Gamers, the community that I actually manage. The League of Ordinary Gamers is just a place for gamers, ordinary people to hang out, exchange tips, exchange kind of, you know, maybe you're looking for somebody else to play Overwatch with. We actually have a Battle.net tag thread on there. So, yeah. It makes starvation. Blood magic. See, Michael caught it. He says, you're out of LP in your LP network. Let's go ahead and eat some more. Okay. For the moment, I'm going to steal this. Go over here. Okay, 26, 22. That uses 100 LP every time. But, I mean, it's basically worth it. See, I can make, instead of 12 bread, I can get the same amount of wheat and some sugar cane and make 36 bread. So what I need to do is directly below that farm, underground, I'm going to make a sugarcane farm. Makes everything go twice as long. Hey, Greylock, you know I have commands to make Nightbot do that, right? By the way, I think I need to make you a Nightbot admin. You and Preacher. What is it? There it is. Dun dun dun. No matter where you go, you can always get Pop-Tarts on Amazon. Jason, Anaminas, by the power of blood magic, you can finally make Pop-Tarts. Okay. Let's actually take this thing out. I'm going to put this back in over here real quick. Boing. And I'm actually just going to kind of idle while we fill this up again. Oh, so far to go. But we're adding lots of blood to our blood network. Sure, but bot is boring. Post with flair. Good point, Greylock. So you trade 1 sugar for 2 wheat for 1 extra bread. That's a fairly good exchange rate, but how much blood does that take? It's 100 blood every time it actually does. Avoidance protocol, but I mean, technically speaking, I think once you get to the point where you would be automating that or using it regularly, I think you probably would have a bigger infrastructure and incense altars, stuff like that. That's another thing I need to make, by the way. Let's take this off for the time being. I'm actually going to go ahead and whoop, put that in there. I'm not going to put that back on yet. But, boing, 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 boing. Go ahead and eat. I'm going to put, that's not going anywhere. So one thing I actually want to look at is making the incense altar, and I can do that. Does it need specifically charcoal? Really? It needs charcoal. Wow, that is weird. Okay, so we do this. Nope, wrong one. This. I think we're going to put the orb that we have outside. I'm going to just... Let's get a piece of coal. And let's turn this into charcoal. Let's go outside and see how far along that blood orb is. Actually, I need just one of you, and I can take all of you with me. Let's do the rest outside, shall we? Yep, okay. Perfect. Boink. Now, if I look at this. Weak blood orb, perfect. Okay. So we're going to put that there. Cobble on either side. Charcoal, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the incense altar. Come here, you. We're going to put it right there. I can't remember. Yeah, there we go. Bonus tranquility, 20%. So basically, I have to hang out here. I think. Current tranquility, 0. Oh, Shadowstar, actually, we haven't been getting that much rain on my side of Houston. It's all been on the north side. Thank you very much for asking, though. I think the ideal homes, they both pop when a nearby block exists. I live not too far away from Bigram, and it's off and on showers. Sugarcane doesn't work like that. What? Horthrax says, good morning. Why, Horthrax? Wait for the flames to extinguish before using the knife. The knife. Hang on a sec. Holy butts. Get away from me. Sacrificial dagger. So, right. I need to actually have this thing out if I remember right. And it is... I don't need to fuel it with anything, right? In the 1.7.10 version, there's actually incense dust you have to make and use. Just registered on the forums. Thank you very much, JBB.
Got a little Swedish there.
Yeah. Don't get scared, guys. I'm a harmless caveman. All my rage gets taken out on inanimate objects such as cupcakes, candy bars, and cans of pop, and bacon. Yes, Doggeth is a scary caveman. You heard it. He said it. Okay, so I think I take the dagger over to the altar and use it, right? Let's take this silly thing off. This is the part where I'm in totally uncharted. No, it just needs to be in your inventory. So now, if I go over here... Okay, let's look at this. We have 5,600. If I do... Whoa! I got 2,500 out of that. Oh! Holy cats. That's actually very cool. I'm going to put the owie armor right there real quick. Which means... Okay. Oh, I see the daggers changing. If you look at the graphic, look at it right now. I'm actually going to eat. Let's go over here. Let's heal up again.
It's delicious.
Okay, full health. If you watch the actual graphic for the dagger, see, it changes. It takes out a big chunk of my health in one swat, and that thing is almost full. Holy cats. Let's do that. That is awesome. That makes self-sacrifice really good. Yeah, if you look at the knife in JEI, you'll see two different versions of it. The first is what it looks like without the incense altar. The second is after the altar's effect. That's cool. So now, we actually have enough blood in our network. I'm trying to remember. I need to get, let's just put this up here for the time being. Let's get this. I need to make some blank slates. Hey, come here, you. What is in 5,000? I think that's the max right now. So, what we need to do now, this is the boring part. Unfortunately, you're an hour and 44 minutes, just in time for the boring part. I need to make some slates so that I can actually make enough blood rune stone, to go around here. Now, thankfully, I only need to make 2. I need to make 3, 6, 8, which means I need 16 slates. Not bad, but it's going to take a little bit. See you later, Iguanatube. Thanks for swinging by, man. JVB, typos are okay. Trust me, typos are really okay. No, come here. Oh, gosh, that's good coffee. Make sure to subscribe. So yeah, I need 16 slates so I can make 8 stone so I can make a tier 2 altar, which means I then need to upgrade my... I hope it's not... Is it an emerald? Oh, thank goodness. It's just a redstone block. Woo! I got tons of that. When you have the incense altar up higher with different things to increase your tranquility, you'll get more and more LP from using it. It's awesome, Michael. I did remember that from Direwolf's video, but I couldn't remember the exact dynamics of how you interacted with the incense altar. That was the foreign part for me. Because the incense system in the 1.7.10 version of Blood Magic is totally different. It's completely different. You get this little lamp and you right-click it with some incense dust and it burns and it changes the dynamic of how the knife works, and it's really weird. So yeah. But once we make the tier 2 altar, we can then make a tier 2 incense garden and get better and better and better amounts of blood. And I could see putting capacity runes on this so you can put more blood into the altar at once. I think that could be really cool. Thank you for registering, Dylan Fox. Don't forget, folks, this is actually what I do for a daytime job. Whoops. This is what I do for a living. So, stuff like... Oh, I have it. I already have it. Okay. Let's go back and do it some more. This is what I do for a living. So, you know, things like being able to sponsor me on YouTube Gaming or support me on Patreon go a long way towards allowing me to keep paying the bills. Okay. Flame dies down. This is really easy. I like this. The only thing that you got to be careful about is making sure you're all healed up. Tier 3 altar requires, I think, a block of gold, and Tier 4 is a weak demon shard, I think. I think you'll receive an email once you get activated, Dylan Box. We have to do manual activation, specifically because that cuts down on spam. Which is a very... which is very, very important for a small forum like us. Being able to do manual activations means that it's a little bit of a hassle for other people, but basically, that means that it cuts down a lot on spam. There's a better experience on the forums once you do get registered, etc., etc. Oh, hi! Totally forgot. Nope. Yep, perfect. Got mugged in my own house. I actually need to do this and get into the habit of using that sword a little bit more. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I can make... Nope, that doesn't do anything cool. Let's do... I'm getting to the point to where I might need to make a tree farm so I can actually just live off charcoal. Need more slates. Give me just a minute, folks.
And exhale.
Yeah, Dark Preacher took care of it. Activated. Lucas, I think that you know, you now basically only need food for starting. Yes, I think, Lucas, I think you're right. As it gets farther along, it gets a little easier and easier and easier to do, which I am all for. Lucas says, and there will be an elytra for blood armor. Anybody that doesn't know the elytra or the elytra, I don't know how to pronounce it, is the thing you put on your back like a cloak and it lets you fly. I want one of those so bad. It lets you glide. Let me put it that way. That is perfect. Let's go down here and make the rest of these. Actually, let's go over here. Boom. Get the buff. And boom. Yeah, Dylan Box is like me, sorting mods. I don't know why, but I love sorting mods. I cannot explain it. It makes no sense. Elytra, does that have you heard it pronounced? JVB? I don't know. See, Chaotic Tabris says, I like magic mods, but they usually have an annoying progression system. That's it. That's 100%. That's what my frustration is. I love so many magic mods, but they're supposed to be super difficult or super grindy or something, and I'm just not a fan of that. That's not me. I want to get these bricks made before the end of the stream. I'm actually going to go over here. Boink. And wait for the flame to die down. Awesome. And bam! Ah! That's I love that. Just all in one pop. It's really cool. I'm going to have to compliment Way on that. Wave Time actually plays on the server, by the way. Elytra is how I'd spell it phonetically. Hi, sir. Hello, Finn. K. How are you? I'm old. I'll take sir. It's okay. I'd be okay with it being really grindy, but in packs where ForgeCraft does this. I'd be okay with it being really grindy, but in packs where Draconic Evolution and such, it makes all the late game stuff from ForgeCraft obsolete. Exactly. So it should change the scale automatically, or you should be able to change the scale automatically. Right now, in 1.7.10, the only way you can really change adjust the difficulty on things with ForgeCraft is by basically more smooth stone. I have that with me. Basically, the only way you can really change it is by like easier research. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a lot. I need to put that there. We're gonna put this on either side. Do I have any? Oh, thank goodness I do. Woo! Ah, there we go, to the rescue. So now, go outside, make a few little adjustments to the blood altar. Get rid of all this ugly cobblestone. The cobblestone is basically placeholders. That's why I put it there. So I knew what the shape was going to be in advance, and I could plan accordingly. There we go. Tier 2 altar. Magical Crops is pretty good also. I agree with you there, Michael. I like Magical Crops. Enderio and Tinkers, I just love those mods. This is KC saying this. AgriCraft and Pam's Harvest Craft are good too. I tell you what's great, AgriCraft, Pam's Harvest Craft, and cooking for blockheads. It creates this perfect triangle of food. It's great. Jason Anaminas says, Vagram, you should craft a Tinker's Battle Sign. It is basically a modded shield. Not many people know that. Seriously? I didn't know it was a shield. It'll let you block in your offhand? Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, FinK. I like the new Blood Magic progression avoidance. I did not like Blood Magic's progression in 1.7.10 because it had this really weird curve right around tier 2, tier 3 where it was super hard. And then suddenly it would get easier. It was like easy, really hard, easy again. And I didn't like that in 1.7.10. Let's see. Chaotic Tabber says, by the way, I still can't log on to FlameGoat's IES server because of a bug I stumbled upon while scanning Enderio machines with a thermometer. Whoopsie. What mods am I using? FinK, this is actually a 190 server called ForgeCraft, and we're using, we've got Psy by Vasky. We've actually got Charset by AC. We've got Blood Magic by Way of Flowing Time. Tinker's Construct by Bonus Pony. And that's about it. Quark by Vasky. It's another one we have. Yes, the perfect food triangle. You heard me. Crystal Craze, hi, what's going on? Yeah, I do the same thing with the cobble as a placeholder for the different altar tiers. Yeah, see, it lets you space out so you know exactly where you're placing things. Cooking for blockheads is great. Chaotic Tabberus, basically what it is you put together a kitchen. It's got a counter top to work on. It's got refrigerators, a stove, and it's got racks where you can put all your tools that you use to cook things, like with Pam's Harvest Craft. And basically, you build a refrigerator and the cabinet's full of food, and it will show you all the things that it can make, and it even does all the steps. It's great. It's really awesome. I really do like that mod. That is wrong container. Let's get one of these bad boys. Okay, now the hard part. Go over to the incense altar real quick and then do some research. Let's get the... Okay, flame dies down. We get the full buff. So the next orb... 5,000 LP. I can do that. Boom! One whack. 36-16. Let's go back over here and stand while we eat and heal up. Oops. Size amazing, says Michael. I 100% agree. I hated 117 Blood Magic 2, but this 1.8 plus Blood Magic is really promising. Jason Animinus, I love the curve and the changes in the 1.8 plus version of Blood Magic 2. It is so much easier to get started on. It's a much smoother progression. I love the armor. It's just better. Yeah, go download Vigram's Chance 3. Because it's an awesome pack. Because I helped make it. How do you do face cams, says Finn K? It's complicated. I actually have a green screen behind me. I've done that, but still... Okay, see, I have not done that, but I still have not used VC3. I also have to on a server. Okay. We should be good to go. We've got a buffed up knife. Boom. 57.76. Perfect. I love the regen. The way that you regen health a lot faster in 1.9 with food. I love it. It's awesome. It makes stuff like this a lot easier. Still going. It's cooking. You sit here and wait. This is going to be the last thing I do. Then we're going to have to end the stream. Yeah, Stephen Scarborough. Cooking for blockheads is an amazing mod. I have a whole episode in my Vagram Chance 3 series devoted to setting up the kitchen. It's great. I love it. Hey. There we go. So suddenly we have more space in our blood network. It's probably going to be either, I expect it's going to be, it's out already. I expect it's going to be probably 10 or 15,000 is the next tier. Wait till the flame dies. There we go. We're going to go over here. Boom. Not bad. Get a little bit more blood in there. Heal ourselves up. Slither Go message deleted. Bye, Slither. Slither Go was banned by Greylock. Gabbro says Spider can smell the blood. Never posted a video, says Dylan Fox. Any ideas on LPs after Wolfenstein? Gabbro, actually, that's the thing I've been thinking about, basically. Wolfenstein, I have decided to be a responsible YouTuber. I think this is responsible. If I posted Wolfenstein and did not age restrict it, yes, I would get more views, but it's an M-rated game. If a kid can't buy the game, I don't think they should watch me play through it. So, Wolfenstein is age-rated, and because of that, it costs me a lot of views. It is a time slot on my channel that I am sacrificing views for, but I like the game. I'm thinking about doing a rerun, reposting my Alien Isolation, but I would have to age restrict that, and then I would take it off the second channel because I didn't age restrict it when I put it up initially. I didn't realize it was an M-rated game, but I guess it makes sense. I'm thinking about doing a rerun of that. I'm not sure, though. I do want to repost on the main channel. I do want to do a rerun of Alien Isolation. I'm just not sure if that's going to be next. So I'm still thinking. I'm still deciding. Sven! Yay, live! Hey, everyone. Sven, I'm sorry you're actually literally here in the last 5 minutes of the live stream. Just showed up. Have I missed much yet? Yes. You just missed 2 hours. Sorry, man. Sorry. I have been, by the way, I have been requesting lots and lots of updates on a better notification system from the YouTube gaming devs. They do listen. They take suggestions. They're talking about a lot of great stuff that's coming down the pipeline in the next couple months. But I have talked to them about a better notification system, either via email or via mobile app. Right now, you have to have the YouTube gaming app in order to get a notification that I go live. The regular YouTube app won't tell you. So, yeah. I have done the first Dragon Age, Chris Jackman, and it's such a deep game, I actually have not finished it. I have a playthrough, a partial playthrough, on my second channel, and it went like 50 episodes, and I was barely denting the story. So I don't know. That's a pretty long game. Yeah, I'll update the schedule later this afternoon, Casey. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so on the live stream today, we got completely started with blood magic. We made a Hellfire Forge. We made an alchemical table. We've got ourselves a nice little sentient sword so we can start filling up our petty Tartaric gem and getting energy that we can actually use. I think... let's see, Demon Will Crystal. How do I make... I'm not sure how I make those crystals. I think I have to have two Tartaric gems in here. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look this up because right now... Oh! There we go. I tell you what, let's see if we can do this real quick. Hellfire Forge... Minimum 60, drained 20. Okay, so I'm going to have to go max it out. Between this one and next one, which is going to be Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll do that so we can upgrade our Tartaric gem, and maybe we can start, we have a tier 2 altar. Maybe we can start getting into tier 3 and bound armor. We'll see, we'll see. There's a crystallizer also. Yes, thank you. Ben K was timed out. Yeah, have a good evening, Michael. I think I missed him. Dear Diary, today I sacrificed my blood to Satan. Yes, it's not far off, Jason. Dear B. Vagram, was gonna mention those arrows. Arrows? What arrows? Oh, the arrows at the top, yes. I'm still getting used to JEI and how it does things. So, yeah. I wonder who else will be here. Okay, in 4 hours... From right now, in 4 hours, there's actually going to be Overwatch live stream right here again. Come back. We'll be doing some custom games. We'll be just having fun. We'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. And it's going to be lighthearted. We're not going to be super jaded about things. If you stomp all us old guys on a regular basis, I might have to pull in one of my resident ninjas or something, but we'll see. Let's do... Hi there. How are you? Thank you very much for swinging by this wonderful 2 hour and 7 minute live stream here on ForgeCraft 2. I'm going to warn you, last week we had a ForgeCraft stream that actually got eaten by YouTube Gaming. I don't know why. They don't know why. They're looking into it. I'm hoping this isn't going to happen again. So if this comes out and it's bugged and only 9 minutes long like the first one was, please let me know right away via twitter.com/Vagram and ping me on Twitter and say, hey, the live stream got eaten again. I'll know exactly what you're talking about. I can get all of that, all those complaints via Twitter, send them to the YouTube devs and tell them we really need to fix this. But I'm hoping it's not going to happen again. Mickey Lee, you're right at the end of the stream. Sorry, man. Interested in Hearthstone. I'm bad at Hearthstone, but I'll play it, George. So, yes. Anyway, I'll catch you folks later. Have a good evening. 4 hours from now, Overwatch. Join, be there, be square. Bye.